It's not every day a new sport lands in a city with nearly 2 centuries of history. But as our Ellie Okay, July 20th, Sunday morning show, segment 6, take 2. It's not every day a new sport lands in a city with nearly 2 centuries of history. But as our Ellie Nakamoto White discovered, Milwaukee is now home to what may be the first court in Wisconsin for one of the fastest growing games in the world.
Okay, get ready. Here we go.
In a sport,
I go.
Where love means nothing.
Is it 30-40 or 40-30?
Here at Padel MKE.
Perfect.
A little trash talk.
No way Kyle hits that shot.
Is everything.
Great shot, Susie. Come on.
Something Rusty Long and Matt Flack know too well.
I wouldn't call it friendship. Would you call it friendship?
I would call it friendly rivalry.
The two playing racket sports against each other for a decade.
That's an unreal volley. No kidding.
But the game of Padel.
Hit that. Nice.
Was something new.
This is one of the most popular sports right now this year.
And it's thanks to owner Rodrigo Alvarez.
It grew in Spain, it grew in Argentina. The sport is a Mexican sport.
A former pro Padel player.
Yeah.
Introduced to Padel as a kid growing up in Mexico.
I was living in Acapulco with my family. I probably was around 9, 12 years old.
Later falling in love with the game as an adult after moving to Spain.
I see people playing the sport and I was like, I know this sport. I played when I was young.
But when he first arrived in Wisconsin,
I quit 3 years ago because I moved to Milwaukee. I didn't have a place to train.
It didn't feel quite like home until he brought the sport he knew and loved along with him.
Europeans are building courts every day. Mexicans are building courts every day. And US start building, I believe a couple like 2-3 years ago, they start growing the sport.
Now including right here in Milwaukee. It's a mix between tennis, squash, racquetball, and pickleball.
The turf is very similar as in tennis, but we have the glass like in squash. The rackets are kind of like the pickleball racket or paddle platform racket. So we're gonna say like it's a mix of all the racket sports.
You play in doubles.
You go. Nice, Susie.
And it's more strategy than speed.
You bounce the ball, you hit the ball, always cross on the serve. From there, everything is on game.
The ball can go anywhere, even outside the court.
There's no rules. Once that the ball bounces, if the ball comes out of the cage, you can come out from this door that we have. You can come out and put it in.
He describes it as harder than pickleball, but easier than tennis.
You got that. You're up there.
And open to all ages.
It's also very easy on your body for an old guy like me.
Putting Padel in the hands of people like Rusty and Matt is a dream come true for Alvarez.
I'm excited when I see the people coming very often.
And with help from his wife, Megan, they took a swing, creating a place of their own that hits different.
We are definitely trying to create an environment here that's more than just the Padel. Like, we're trying to create an environment where people can hang out for a long time.
So no matter your skill level,
I got it,
or your age.
I think sometimes that I'm still being that child, because once that you're in the court, you don't care how old you are.
Padel is a court where Milwaukee connects.
Almost.
When you come for the sport, but stay for the people.
I took your advice.
I did this for the community, but for me too, because I love the sport and I want to keep it growing around the world.
Thanks for watching this CBS 58 Sunday Morning Story. Subscribe here and make sure to tune in to CBS 58 every Sunday morning to see more uplifting stories like this. And check out our other playlists on YouTube. You'll find everything from Everyday Heroes to our CBS 58 Hometown series on CBS 58.